Hey everyone.
Hi guys, welcome to RobotLAB. We are here to start our webinar this afternoon. We're very happy to have you. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We have a fantastic webinar prepared for you guys, so thank you for joining us. If you are on Facebook, if you please share on all of our social medias. And
Hey everyone, I'm McCall, Sales Manager here at RobotLAB, and very excited to have you join us for this exciting webinar about robotics and delivery robotics to be specific. Sorry. Whether you're just kind of delving into robotics and delivery robots, or maybe you've dipped your toe in this water before and you want to see what's the latest and greatest. That's where we're here to help. So we're going to keep this a lot of Q&As at the end, and we're going to show you some of the best delivery robotics in our portfolio here at RobotLAB. Very excited for this.
Yes, and again, my name is Malachi Armstrong. I'm a sales manager here at RobotLAB. And again, it's so exciting to have you as we are serving success and how to pick the right delivery robot for your space. So today we are here to share a few of our robotic solutions. Hopefully it will help you in your process. So let's get started.
Yeah, let's buckle up.
Again, here on our first screen, you see some of our robotic solutions. As we have here, some of our delivery, our customer service, and our cleaning robots here as a few examples here.
Now, serving, we got the agenda. Serving success. And get ready for the best. Here we go. Let's jump to an agenda. Malachi, you want to say
yeah, our agenda today, we're going to cover RobotLAB's history, our partners and clients, our hospitality industry, our restaurant industry, our entertainment industry. We're going to cover our assisted living industry as well, all our different robots that we have available for you. And we're going to end with our service. History and partners. So RobotLAB in a nutshell, let's tell us exactly who we are. We were founded in 2011. We do have a headquarters here in Dallas, Texas, as well as our sales office in California and also Colombia. We're the leader in integrated robotic solutions. We serve over more than 3,200 customers worldwide. One thing we do have as well is we do have a franchise model. We currently have 13 franchises in our portfolio. So we're able to serve you locally, right in your neighborhood. We also present multiple industries. We have hospitality, banking, retail, education, as well as healthcare, corporate, government, and public administration. We offer wonderful consultations. We also development support. And robot and repair services. RobotLAB is exclusive partners with LG and other retail partners.
So great. Good job, Malachi. So right here, you're going to see just an example of some of our current partners and clients. The diverse lineup of some of the companies and organizations, from hospitality, healthcare, and all leveraging all kinds of robots across all various verticals. Now, some notable logos not listed here, it's very exciting, but are joining our ever-growing family of key partners and clients include the likes of Disney, Hilton, and YMCA, just to name a few. So
wow.
Exciting times ahead for sure. We're growing so fast, and really our footprint it's phenomenal, and what we're able to do with our customers and the kind of people that are really doing their due diligence when vetting robotics companies and solutions out there and finding their way to RobotLAB. Very exciting for sure. With that, so delivery robot industries. I'd like to turn the attention back to Malachi, who will cover hotel, resorts, and I'll jump in on restaurants, and you can do entertainment.
Yeah, perfect. Great. Thank you so much, Ron. I really appreciate that. Right now, we're going to talk a little bit about hotel and resort robot ambassadors is what I like to call them, right? So our robots do serve a multitude of hotels, meaning Marriott's, Hilton's, Hyatt's, and things of that nature. what these robots offer is an increased coverage and an ability to serve our guests, right? To not only just raise service scores, but also attend to our guests in a very consistent way. These robots also do multiple features like deliver to buildings, pools, also delivers amenities to hotel rooms in a speed and an efficient way. These delivery robots, as you can see on your screen, that is a KittyBot, also offers the ability to also have a promotional screen on to add an added service to your experience. We found through experience that these robots are not only just going above and beyond the guest expectation, but they're building a novelty factor. People are staying at hotels just to encounter these robots. So with that being said, robots are a great addition to each and every experience. Next slide. But one of the key components of robotics as well, coming to the new age, is in-room dining robots. This is allowing us for our guests to experience robots in a different way. And so, some of the attributes that these robots are providing us is not only just guest services, but it is operational cost savings. It's allowing us to, for the long term, use this in-room dining robot to help reduce the labor costs as it relates to this service. As hotel owners and hotel managers, me being one for 25 years, I realized that there's a huge cost in delivering in-room dining to our guests. So this robot actually meets that need for us, right? It also provides a 24-hour service for us as well. This robot does not call off. It is not sick. It does not complain. It delivers to a room consistently for our guests. So we really want to focus on that as well. Next slide. All right, restaurant, and I'm gonna pass this over to Ron. This is his slide, restaurant robotic solutions.
Thank you, Malachi. Yeah, restaurant robotic solutions. So do you remember the first time you ever saw a robot in a restaurant? Because I feel like I do. It's very impactful. I'm going off topic for
about a year ago. Yeah,
forget that.
Awesome.
And my kids continuously want to go back to that same restaurant just because they saw the robot there. And so we'll get into that, but it's exciting times, and we're going to see a lot more of them in that space. But yeah, so robotics in restaurants can greatly improve the efficiency of operations by automating tasks such as food delivery of dishes to tables and bussing dirty dishes. Both of which can take the pressure off of staff. That's important. Allowing them to focus on customer interaction and engagement, maybe pushing the daily specials or having a little bit more one-on-one interaction, building that rapport with the customers, and maybe even driving their tips, or just helping out, when they're getting overflowed, or just back orders of food needing to get out and getting that food out consistently hot. And so it's not waiting back there, it's sending it out. And so it's getting that level of consistency too, of dishes being served. The last thing you want is a dish coming out to you and it's room temperature when it should be hot. Nobody wants cold soup unless it's gazpacho, I guess.
Not me.
Right. So both of which can take the pressure off. So over time, robot delivery typically leads to a cost savings as well, in terms of both labor and operational efficiencies, which is very important. So I know a lot of restaurants, especially starting with 2020 and what were happening, there's labor challenges is a big issue. And if anyone is out there from the restaurant industry, I'm sure you've had some experiences with some of those pains. And this can not only drive that wow factor of having the robotics, like I mentioned in the beginning of restaurants, but also really help take the pressure off your operations and your efficiency and that level of consistency, like I mentioned. Perfect. So also, like you mentioned, no time off, but robots, they love working long hours.
They do. They do.
And they love working holidays.
They
Great.
do. Very consistently.
They always have, what else they always have? Some of them literally have smiles on their face.
They do. They do.
Show up.
Great attitude.
Yeah. Best attitude.
Yeah.
Not necessarily trying to replace anyone, but trying to just
assist.
make the overall experience of joining the restaurant, going to a restaurant, just a better experience. It's really what they do, from top to bottom. So I mentioned the wow factor. A lot of things that robots bring to the table is a wow factor of the optics of seeing robots. Like I mentioned, wow, it's the robot. Let's go to the robot restaurant I mentioned, but also free advertising. People are taking selfies with them. People are taking
Correct.
pictures. They're posting on social media. That's driving more foot traffic to the restaurants. And it's just getting a buzz going about it that not only is it helping like with all the other topics I mentioned, with the efficiency and cost of labor and dealing with those issues, but it's also driving more business in, we've seen.
Yeah.
In restaurants.
Very true.
And the robots these robots we're talking about here, food delivery robots, especially in restaurants, they have an adaptability and flexibility that are really amazing. Robotics technology is rapidly advancing, and modern robots can be programmed and or reprogrammed to perform a variety of tasks. Now, we always like to say dot, 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 can it do this? Can it do that? Not yet, dot, dot, dot. So if there's something we're looking at to do, we can do everything that you might want a robot to do at the same time. There's not one robot that can do everything out there right now, nowhere in the industry, but not yet, dot, dot, dot. And when there is, I promise you, RobotLAB will have it.
We'll have it.
So with that, next slide, and I'll shoot it back to you, Malachi.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much, Ron. We really want to dive into entertainment and events, right? We want to talk also about travel. These robots enhance passengers' convenience and experience. And these robots are working in airports and as well as train stations, delivering not only just to our customers directly, but right to the platform, delivering food, beverages, and also adding that element of novelty, right? A robot comes up, delivers directly to your bowling lane, right? Delivers directly to your airport seat, allowing you to not only enjoy your experience at your entertainment venue, but also just meeting the pressure of your family, right? Providing food for your children, things of that nature. One other thing I want to talk about too is customer experiences. These robot also enhance the customer experience, providing, again, entertainment, novelty, attracting customers who are curious about technology, right? A lot of people are curious about technology. So with that being said, these robots add to that. Also, the flexibility of being able to not only meet the need of our guests, but surpass it. Next thing.
Slide. Okay, assisted living.
Yeah.
Topic. So how can food robots transform senior living food service? Well, imagine being seated in a senior living dining room and your server delivering a plate of food from a food service robot.
Wow.
Pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not science fiction. It's senior living's latest technology solution to combat staffing shortages, which we mentioned within some of the other verticals, and turnover. There's been a lot of that for some reason in the senior living facilities, and this is a great way to combat that as well as bringing that wow factor. Again, what we've mentioned several times, they're not calling in sick. They're happy they show up. They're adding a little, call it a kick to the residents' day when it comes through and they see it and they get to interact with the robots. Food service robots, including food delivery robots and food running robots, are gaining traction in senior living facilities, performing tasks that are repetitive, predictable, and time consuming at a fifth of the cost of hiring.
Wow.
So that's a great way to combat those challenges. Food service robots have transformed routine activities and sources of joy of resident engagement. And from naming, so some of the things we can also do with our food service delivery robots are naming contests to delivering customer messages like happy birthday, Maud, or Stan.
Yeah. Rosie.
Yep, Rosie. And these robots can help celebrate memorable moments with the residents. So again, add a little kick to their day. Such engagement initiatives personalize this technology and foster a stronger community spirit, elevating the dining experience. By taking over routine tasks, robots enable staff to dedicate more time to meaningful interactions with residents. Again,
wow.
It's adding back to that customer interaction with the residents instead of just so worried about getting more food out or medications and getting it out. You're actually, the robot's doing that portion of the day, and the staff has more time to focus on those residents and maybe playing games with them, interacting, talking about their family, or talking about, maybe just listening to stories or telling stories. So it's just that engagement that's taking that off the plate. Robots are doing those tasks where freeing up staff. So,
That's amazing.
yep, it's fantastic. I mentioned medication, so delivering medications. These robots aren't just for bringing food out and bringing back dirty dishes. It's also, delivering medications, ensuring that the medications are delivered accurately and on time to residents who need them or require them. Transporting supplies, maybe it's running linens down to a room, or bringing mail, or the newspaper or magazines. Some great things that really, again, it's fun. It's exciting. Here comes the robots bringing me my New York Times. Great. Or it's just freeing up that time where the residents are having more time to interact with the staff and doing fun tasks. It's providing companionship also.
Yes.
So there's some of these senior living facilities have a lot of residents, and the staff again might be kind of maxed out or stressed, and it's also, as much as they like to spend as much time with personal interaction with the residents, well, like I said, it's that companionship. There comes a robot. It's bringing a message, or it's stopping with them, and more times than often than not, the residents are excited. Here comes Posey the robot, or
Yes.
so, or Bella. And, all right, pay me a visit. So again, I've touched on it before, but I can't say it enough. They absolutely love it. That's what we've seen from our living facilities, our senior living facilities. Mobile assistants. Some of the interesting things that they can also do are conducting room service, so delivering small items, snacks, beverages to the rooms. I mentioned mail and newspapers, but also providing mobile assistance. Delivery robots can assist residents with the mobility challenged. So maybe they're not, instead of a walker, they can also at times assist with a stable support for holding on to while walking.
Yeah.
Which is interesting too.
Yeah,
So
I heard there's mobile
walk.
wheelchairs out there for robots as well.
we have that as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's what I have for assisted living to touch on. Malachi, I'll bounce it back to you.
Perfect.
Oh, actually, next slide. We're gonna jump into. I'm not gonna bounce it back to you yet.
Okay.
Types of robotic solutions. Now it's time to delve into
Ah.
the types of robots.
Fun times,
Robotic
fun
solutions a robot has to offer. It's not all of them, but it's some of our top robots. And I think it's the ones that are, we really want to spend a little bit more time focused on some of our latest and greatest and most popular. And some of the solutions that we've seen have some of the greatest impacts on the verticals that we're talking about today. Some of our friends lined up right here in front of us. If you want to jump to the next slide, I'm gonna point down to BellaBot, one of our most popular robots out there right now. I easily identify Bella by the pretty face, the cute face, almost a cat-like setup with the ears. If you were to show Malachi, you just touch with the ears. And we don't have this one on right now, but typically it's great for interaction. Customers can come up, and if you tickle Bella's ear, it'll meow like a cat. Sometimes if you tickle it too much, it might have a sassy little comeback to you, like, let me deliver my food, or let me get on with it. But it's always fun, and we can program Bella to be customizable too. So BellaBot is a social robot developed by Voodoo, primarily designed for the use space and service industry, particularly restaurants, cafes, but we can use it really with multiple verticals we've been talking about. Some key features are, of course, food delivery. BellaBot is equipped with food trays and can carry beverages, making it compatible for autonomously delivering orders to customers' tables. This feature helps streamline the dining experience and reduces wait time for customers, which is great. Interactive design, like I said, you can have a fun interactive design with Bella that I mentioned before. Incorporate interactive elements such as expressive eyes and cute sounds, and engage with customers to create a memorable experience. Customable messages, it can be customized with messages that can display on its tray, allowing restaurants to promote specials or senior living facilities, or what am I blanking on? Entertainment industry.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you can have customized messages, maybe specials on the day. And that has great obstacle avoidance on it. All of our robots, at RobotLAB, we take the time to put our due diligence in to make sure that all the robots, we put their own testing measurements to make sure that everything is safe. And none of our robots are going to bowl anyone over. They're going to obstacle avoidance. They're going to get out of the way and negotiate around people and obstacles safely. Again, the novelty and marketing in BellaBot, there's a lot you can do with BellaBot. Unique designs and capabilities and attract attention, generate buzz, and serving as a marketing tool for restaurants seeking, not just restaurants, but everyone who wants to differentiate themselves from competitors. It's a great novelty in addition to the ability to deliver and buzz as well. So overall, BellaBot blends functionality, interactivity, and novelty that can enhance the dining experience of customers while providing operational benefits for restaurants and entertainment and senior living facilities in the service industry.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
Awesome.
great. And with that,
Next
I'll bounce it
slide.
over to Malachi.
So the next slide for us. Yes.
Hey guys, I think you might have some questions.
Yeah. Perfect.
Great.
Someone's asked if it has an enclosure. You should repeat that something.
Yeah, so BellaBot does have an option of an enclosure. As you can see here, if I turn BellaBot here to the left, you can see she has a custom case. Again, she has the total of 4 trays, 1, 2, 3, and 4, with the ability to add in a case to her to not only just protect from food as she's traveling from location of point to point. So no one can reach in and grab a fry, grab any of your food, and also keep the temperature. It obviously does not it does not have a heating and cooling element, but what it does is kind of keep that temperature in there for a great hamburger, right? When it comes to your table, and no one will steal one of these fries right here off your plate. So with that being said, hopefully that answers your question.
Great question. Thanks,
Perfect.
Malachi.
Yeah.
Thanks, BellaBot.
Yeah. So next slide, if there is no more questions for Bella. All right. So this is Ketty. This is Ketty Bot. She is right there on the end with the display screen. She is one of our smaller robots. As you can see, she does between 6 to 8 tables in her serving process. She also has a display screen on front, which adds a greater element of value to Ketty, right? You're able to put your daily specials there, customizing her, putting messages, things of that nature on her. She currently has 2 trays on her with a bucket on the back for actually busing purposes. Again, just like Ron says, she has great obstacle avoidance as well. He's going to push her forward. She has great obstacle avoidance. Again, she has sensors around her. So safety is the #1 priority for us here at RobotLAB. Again, he's going to do the full circle like Vanna White. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. With that being said, she is a really great robot. She's available at that price point that you see there at the bottom, which is very, very reasonable, and a monthly cost. I also want to say this. We do offer at RobotLAB a full purchase process as well as lease to own process. So if you're ever looking to buy from us, we have multiple options of financing for you, as well as a POC process, a proof of concept. So for us, we like to sometimes let you see our robot, experience, put your hands on it in your facilities to make sure it's the right fit for you. So we like to go right in to processing our financing. Next slide.
Great points. Kitty, now we're on to Hoodoo-Bot 2. Hoodoo-Bot 2, which you see Malachi is using as a mobile podium right now.
The pizza right there.
Yeah, we got a pizza. You can see the trays. Hoodoo 2 is awesome. It's one of our autonomous delivery robots, and this is what is really cool about Hoodoo 2. It's multi-floored operation, so it's able to travel elevators and map multiple levels of a building. And it's great for multi-table delivering and busing as well. Fantastic. Customer delivery and driving sounds are an additional plus that it can do, and it can play sounds and or music as well. So it's very exciting. You can program to, be playing some great music while it's coming out, or make it some fun sounds as well. And it has a really nice, has a long operating time too, 10 to 12 hours for fully charged. So, I mean, it's fantastic. It's again, always with the figurative smile on its face, having to work those hours. Last but not least, Hoodoo 2 is very affordable.
Yeah.
So, and if you want to look and see some of our pricing start out, you can see on the slide, but again, like Malachi touched on, we're very flexible. We want to work with you, our end users, to get the right fit, the right robot, and the right solutions. And we can do that through purchased outright, like a CapEx model or a capital expense model, or through a leasing and an operating cost model. And or like you mentioned, the POC or proof of concept. Get these robots in your space, try it out for a week or a month, and really see, put them through the works and do a true apples to, I don't even say apples to
Apples to apples, apples.
apples to oranges, apples to apples, however you want to do it.
Apple to apple sauce.
Yes, apples to applesauce comparison. But yeah, it's a great robot. I have nothing but good things to say about Hoodoo Bot 2. And if you can see on the camera, multiple trays, multiple levels that you can do. There's a nice display screen on the side. Again, very safe and very efficient, and also very affordable. Next slide. We'll talk about, what do you want?
Serby,
Okay.
Serby, as you can
Serby,
see.
yeah.
Yes, Serby. She is not here. She is currently serving some of our guests somewhere. As she's busy currently. That's why we like our robots to be busy and working, which she's doing currently. As you can see her on the screen there, she's actually in assisted living area serving our guest, right? She has 2 trays as well as a busing bucket as well. She is definitely, you see our price point there. She is also very, very affordable. She does have, again, obstacle avoidance. She is a really quality robot. She has multifunctional programming as well as sound and music. So this robot can come and play a birthday song or whatever message you would have programmed, customize it on her. So again, Serby Plus is a fantastic robot for your gym, your hotel, your assisted living, your restaurant, whatever. She would love to have a home with you.
Great slides, Malachi. She is. Oh, so now let's talk about Serby Plus. Who is here today? Right here, Serby Plus. Serby Plus is a fantastic robot. Versatile delivery robot equipped for multiple modes, and has a great LED display that can produce custom sounds and visual messages around the top. We don't have it on right now, but it's great. Almost like a ticker messages that can go around that can be customizable on it. It has elevator and electronic door integration and multi-floor delivery. And let me just get this out of the way. I know if our person that asked about Bella earlier and the trays and the able to enclose food, we also have that with Hoodoo. I'm sorry, with Serby Plus as well. So you can put the food in, so you can make sure that no one's reaching in and taking those fries. And I know it's important because Malachi would be grabbing the fries out of here if I sure will. These doors on there. I would be doing the same thing as well. But so it's a nice option to have. It also has a multi-robot fleet management that grows with your customer, with you and your business needs. And it can come equipped with, like I mentioned, the dish covers and also a button pager system, which is great. So this is a really fantastic robot that you can get a lot of use out of. And we've seen a lot of great ROI with the robot. And I have a message. This is cup holder. Is that what it says? Someone asked about cup holders. Great. You can do cup holders as well that you can add to Serby Plus. And so there's a lot of modifications we can make to kind of fit the needs of our end users. So a lot of adaptability and versatility with Serby Plus. I love this robot. It's a great robot. With that, you want to touch on Malachi?
Before you go any further, I just want a question for you personally.
Please.
Right, if you don't mind. This robot has something that we created recently, right, as it relates to a watch, right? So talk a little bit about the new program that we have available for this robot.
So we have our
Serve Swift.
Serve Swift. I get the Serve Swift is awesome. So what we can do with Serve Swift is, and especially with Serby Plus is. So let's say I'm going to use a restaurant as an example.
Correct.
So you're at a restaurant, you're at the counter, and it's rush hour or it's lunchtime. It's a high traffic restaurant. People are coming in, they're placing their orders at the counter. You know, say what we have. Say it's a burger and fries restaurant. Hey, we were just at a great burger.
Yeah.
cheeseburger. They're ordering their cheeseburgers, and we got to go get it out. But you don't want that congestion at the counter when they're coming to pick up the orders. So what they do is Swift Serve
Serve
Serve Swift.
Uh-huh.
I'll get that one of these days.
You
Serve
got it.
Swift.
You got it.
Serve Swift allows the customer
Mhm.
to place their order, and then they get their receipt, and it
Mhm.
has their order number on it.
Mhm.
And so they'll go and find us at, you don't have to have assigned seating,
Mhm.
because that's, again, it's, they can go find their table, they can go sit.
Mhm.
There'll be a QR code,
Mhm.
or
You keep
attached to the table, and
Mhm.
what they'll do is they will put
Scan
in,
the phone.
they'll scan that and put in their order number.
Mhm.
And so now Survey Plus will know where to take their food when it's ready.
Oh, wow.
So then it means less people having to come up to the counter,
Mhm.
and less congestion there. And it means that food's going out faster. So
Mhm.
right when it's ready, it'll know exactly where to go and find those customers at the table. Drop
Perfect.
the food off and come back.
That's
And keep
awesome.
the flow moving. People are ordering, food's going out. People are eating, they're going out, table turnover. More people,
Mhm.
circle of life in a restaurant. So it's great.
Awesome.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, that's the new technology here for Robot Lab. And also we do have a
That's great.
smartwatch as
Oh,
well.
the smartwatch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Touch
able
on
to also control the robot as well, for busing purposes or even for delivery, right?
Not
So
these
you-
watches, but yeah.
Not these watches, this is, but a watch for you, right? So you're able to call your robot to a table, so you can control the robot from the watch, which is a cool feature. We're the only robot company that has this as one of our technologies that we produced here at Robot Lab. So if you're looking for a robot smartwatch to control your robot, come to Robot Lab. We have it for you. All right.
Now, just to be clear, Malachi, that's for the staff to hold, wears the watch.
Yeah, it's for the staff. It's not for the customers. It's for the
Right.
staff to call the robot.
They're sending the robot
Yeah.
out via the watch.
Listen,
telling
if
them
a
where to go.
customer wants a
Just
watch
wanna
too, they can come
clarify.
and get one for us as well. They
Just want to ensure we're not talking about
Just
handing
saying.
out watches to.
I'm just saying, we got a lot of watches. Okay. With that being said, we can go to the next slide. All right. So this is my favorite robot, right? Again, I told you we're exclusive with LG.
Oh,
This is LG Chloe Serve Bot, right? This is the upgrade on Serve Plus. I'm sorry. This is an upgrade on a server bot we had in our portfolio. Again, with this one, really sleek, right? As you can see, we have the customizing designs on here, as we do at Robot Lab as well, with the custom designs here for a movie theater. So we can customize each and every one of these robots. We can put a wrap on it. We can put your logo on it. We can put a sign on it. Whatever you like to do, we can do it for you as well. I'm gonna turn her around here. As you can see here for her, she has 3 trays as well. And as you can see, this is a custom case that she has on her as well here for us here. And also here with the display screen, she's able to do what we want to call cruise mode, which we didn't talk about with some of these robots, where you can set her off on a cruise mode. If you have a cocktail party or a party, she can cruise around and deliver drinks to people as well. So she has many features for her, as you can see her at her price point. So she has multi-table delivery and busing options. So again, she is a fantastic robot as well, exclusive with LG.
Great. Next slide. So Robot Lab service. Next slide. Here we go. Areas of expertise for Robot Lab.
Mhm.
So we were talking customer service solutions, humanoid robots, multi-purpose customer service robot, soft robot. We have a digital avatar we do, which is amazing. We do indoor delivery robot, in-room service robots, busser robots. We've mentioned all these before, and floor cleaning, and we also do disinfection robots as well.
We do.
We do quite a few different things with our service, but our amazing Robot Lab robot control software is exceptional. And what really sets us apart from everyone else in there is our white glove service.
Correct.
You're not just getting a robot that shows up and you have to unpack it, set it up, figure it out, try and map it, try and read a manual, reach back out to manufacturers if you have a problem, get on the 800 number. What you're getting is a direct line to our customer success team, or myself, or Malachi. We have redundancy, and we have a whole team here that's ready to support you. And you're not just gonna buy this robot and not hear from us again. We're here to help you and be there throughout as you grow your business. We want to grow with you. We want this to be a team. It's really what we're looking to do, is grow our brands together at the same time and be there with, like I mentioned, white glove service, which is exceptional. And Well, actually, I mentioned unboxing the robot and trying to set it up. I didn't mention, we have our customer success team will actually come to you, unbox the robot for you. They will actually map the robot, set it up, train your staff or your robot champion or expert or master, however you want to call it. They don't have to be a master in it, but they will train them to be the first go-to for if they, quick fix or a quick diagnosis if there's something that before you need to reach out. Sometimes, often or not, that's all it really is. But if you do need to reach out, we have a team that will be there to support you. Yeah, that's really what sets us apart from everyone else.
Perfect. Next slide. Again, we at RobotLAB strive to flow in excellence, right? So even as it relates to service, for us, we provide excellent service. Also, we're not box pushers. We just don't sell you a robot like Ron said and just figure it out. No, we go from step to step with you through the whole process to integration, from not only from the sale but all the way through to integration and after the fact. So even continuous service we provide for you as well here at RobotLAB as it relates to service, consumables, repairs. Anything happens to your robot, we are here to support you through the process. You can reach back out to us. Again, we cover our robots from bumper to bumper. So with that being said, we also have account management. So there'll be someone that will contact you and be in contact with you the whole account process, right? Not only from the welcome call to the introduction, as well as the install. We also have a standard operations procedure, so SOPs we provide for you as well, so you can have all of your instructions, all of your SOPs to go through the operations of your robot successfully. Also, we do robot selection and we do site surveys. So we come to your location, making sure that our robots fit in your element, right? Make sure that the floors are compatible, making sure the space is compatible. So when you get an install a robot, it works perfectly in your environment. We also do content creation and development. So these robots oftentimes need content creation, right? Or again, customized parts on this robot. We do that for you as well from step to step. Also, one most important thing, we do training. I know robots are new to you. You've never experienced a robot before, besides a robot in your home. But we're here to train you through the process. Come on site, train your staff. Also, even after that, you have any questions, any issues, we are here to assist. So again, we at RobotLAB are here that you may have a successful install and a successful experience with our robots. Next slide.
Well said.
So this is the point where we do Q&As. Any questions, any thoughts, any questions you have that we can answer for you here?
Looks like the boards are lighting up.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
So it looks like somebody's asking, how do I know which robot to choose? I have a dine-in restaurant.
Great question. For those out there, the question was, how do I know which robot to choose? I have a dine-in restaurant. Did I get that right? Yeah, great. I think that's what feel free to jump in, but I would say that's what we really want to get on a call with with Malachi or myself or one of our sales manager teammates, colleagues, and really understand your business. Take some time to, question answers. The more we can learn about your operation, your business, some of your pain points, the layout of your facility, what you're looking to accomplish, and little things too, the kind of flooring you have, how many tables you're serving, the size of the space, the size of the dishes that are often being served. Sometimes, you're thinking of like a barbecue restaurant, you might come out with a big rack of ribs that might be on a really big plate, or a giant, extra large pizzas you might want to bring out. Well, that's going to depend on, factor into which robot we would like to recommend. And typically we'll take all that in, we'll ask a lot of discovery questions, a lot of interaction, find out, and then we will come back with you with a couple options, and we like to have a couple tiers as well. So maybe the greatest robot we have to offer that can meet all of your needs and exceed all of your needs, but we also want to give you a couple options, because some people budget is an issue. So we don't want to just sell you, force you into one. Not all robots are square holes that fit in round pegs.
Yeah.
Round peg, square holes. You know what I mean?
You got it.
Anyway, we want to find the best solution for your particular environment, your particular ecosystem
Mhm.
and budget. And that's what we do. We bring you some solutions and some offers.
Great job, sir. That's very well said. Great. Any other questions?
Somebody else is asking if our robots ship worldwide.
Really great question. So we ship in the US, and we can definitely get back to you on other locations, right? So if you're outside the US, please contact us. Let us know. We'll find out if we can get it to you, and we'll try our best.
Case by case.
Yeah,
Let's see.
case by case.
Where would somebody reach out if they were?
The question was, where would somebody reach out if they want to,
Know where the robot ships to?
where the robot ships to?
Yeah, so go directly to our website. You can go to www.robotlab.com, right? And submit through our form process, right? And it'll come directly to us, and we can answer any questions for you.
Someone
More?
else is asking, in assisted living, are seniors ever afraid of the robot?
Great question. Yes, so so the question was, in senior living facilities,
Mhm.
are residents ever afraid?
Yeah.
Afraid of the robots? We found the opposite to be true. I haven't come across one. I haven't heard about it. I mean, it might exist. More often than not, or from my experience, Malachi, probably your experience,
Mhm.
we've seen the opposite. It's people are excited to see robots. And I tell you what else is important. So we have delivery robots here as well. We also have cleaning robots, and I can tell you that's a whole nother use case, maybe another webinar we can do. But we've seen a big impact on having cleaning robots.
Yeah.
It's as little as the smell is different
Mhm.
in a facility that has our cleaning robots,
Mhm.
our vacuum robots, our scrubbing robots, because it's noticeable. There's a
Mhm.
difference between having a level of consistent clean throughout the
Mhm.
facility and a level of, there's only so much a clipboard can tell you. So is that spot clean? Sure. But is it cleaned thoroughly and every day?
Consistently,
That's
yeah.
one thing we see. But again, whether it's delivery robots or cleaning robots or social interaction robots, which we have as well, which are fantastic for senior living facilities, that can interact and play games and with patients or not patients, residents. It's all long story, long answer to your short question. No, we haven't seen people afraid of robots. We've seen the opposite. Very excited about having them in their environment. Next question.
Next question.
I think this is the last one, and it's, if I decide to purchase, what happens next?
I'll take it. Okay. So if you decide to purchase, welcome to RobotLAB. Thank you so much for purchasing with us. But if you decide to purchase with us, what happens after your purchase is that we send one of our customer success managers we welcome you to our family, right? Because again, this is family, right? We're with you from your purchase through install, through just continuous service. Even after your robot is installed and is working in your facility, we also monitor, right? We send reports to you, let you know how your robot's doing. If it's not doing well, if it's something we need to do to support you, right? So that's what happens. We go through the purchase process, we give you a call, we send out a robot professional to your location, install the robot with you, train your staff, make someone a champion at your location, but also then make sure your robot is working effectively for you. Again, your success in our robots is our success. So with that being said, we go through the whole process with you to make sure that your robots do well.
Good job. Also, real quick, I want to jump in too.
Go ahead.
Kind of along those lines, because we're with them. Even before you purchase a robot from us, and even after you purchase a robot, wherever you are in that buying mode, we highly encourage you to commit to us here at South Lake. We show you our operations from top to bottom, where our robots, we have a full display. These are only a handful of our robots we have here that you can interact with, and we can put on actual live demonstrations for you. But then you can meet our team. You can meet our amazing marketing team, our implementation team, our customer success team, our leadership, sales team. It's fantastic. In operations, you can see where our robots, what we're doing with our partnership. We'll give you a tour, but spend some real time getting to know us. And then we get more time getting to know you and how we can impact your business or your establishment. So
Yeah.
I want to highly encourage that.
And if you can't make it,
If you
right,
can't
we,
make
we,
it,
we will come to you.
come to
So
you.
with that being said,
Exactly.
we'll do an on-site demo. Also, we have the option of virtual demos, right? A lot of people use virtual things now, so we can do a demo virtually, so you can see our robots up and personal, up close and personal. With that being said, whatever you need to make that decision, what do you need? We are here to help you with that process.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Are there, do any more?
With that
questions
being said, there's no more questions. Listen, thank you so much for joining us on our webinar. We are so excited to have you and so honored. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to us at www.robotlab.com. We are here for your success and ready for your robot adventure.
Have a great day. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Hopefully you can make it.